All right, welcome back. So moving along. All right, problem 44. So let's do it the long way. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition and subtraction. We see parentheses here, but as has been the case for the last 43 problems, we can never do anything because there's always a variable. You cannot add and subtract variables and numbers. You can always add and subtract like things that are exactly the same. So if x here were apples, you can only subtract or add apples from each other. However, you can multiply them by whatever number you want. Multiply them or divide, right? So if I have 6 apples and I divide by 2, I have 3 apples. However, if I have 6 apples and I subtract 2 and it's not specified if it's an apple or not, I can't do anything with that. So we can't do anything here. We can't do anything here. So we are stuck doing our little technique by multiplying what's in the brackets. So minus 6 times x equals minus 6x. Minus 6 times, careful for it, minus 3 equals plus 18. And here we have a plus 5. Let's solve for this right away. Let's just not wait for it. Minus 6x plus 23. You see how I did that? 18 plus 5 equals 23. And I just drop down the minus 6x. Let's go on to the other side. Minus 2, we won't touch that for now. So it is minus 5 times x equals minus 5x. Minus 5 multiplied by, don't forget the negative sign here. There's like negative signs here. So that is a positive. I get positive 25. Let's combine these like terms. Minus 2 plus 25 equals 23 minus 5x. All right. So let's put the, I think you guys can see where this is going. Setting towards a big fat 0, but we'll do it anyway. Here, let's add 5x, and here, let's subtract 23. So whatever we do on one side, we have to do on the other. All right, so this is crossed out, this is crossed out, this is crossed out. Minus 6x plus 5x equals minus x, and that equals 0. Now, whenever you have a minus whenever you want to get rid of a minus sign, you just divide by minus 1. Or multiply by minus 1 if you want, actually. I'm dividing in this case. Very good. So I have x equals negative 0 over 1. Let's put the 0 right here where it belongs. Anything, 0 over anything is always 0. So x equals 0. Let's see if I'm right. Am I right? Yeah, yes, 44, yes. Christopher is right. So let me just scroll down here so that way we can have a okie dokie, number 45. 45. Let's do this. Poof. 45. Minus 7. X minus 2 equals minus 4. This is so boring. Just writing this down. Math is so boring. All right, so we have here. You have to do your parentheses first. Exponents, multiplication, division, addition and subtraction. Can we do the parentheses? We can't do anything, right, guys? We haven't been able to do anything all exercise long. I don't think it'll change from here to problem 50. Maybe they should throw a little curveball in there once in a while just to mess with us. Anyways, so minus 7 times x equals minus 7x. Minus 7 times minus 2 here. That equals 14, right? 2 negatives equals a positive. And that equals minus 4. We leave that one alone. Minus, let's multiply this. Minus, remember, take a look at this. We always look at the sign behind the number. Minus 6 times x equals minus 6x. Minus 6 times minus 1 equals 6. Let's combine like terms. I get minus 4 plus 6 equals 2 minus 6x. And on the other side, I get minus 7x plus 14. Okay, let's move the x's from here to here. So if I want to get rid of this 7x, I add 7x. Let's add 7x. And here, same thing. So this disappears. I'll move this to that side. So minus 2, this disappears. 4 minus 2 equals 2. Minus 6 plus 7 equals x. Just one x, right? Is that the answer? 45, 12. What did I do wrong? Big mistake. Did you guys see it? Do you guys see it? How many of you saw it? Hold on. Right here, this should have been a 14. I did not carry that down correctly. And this should have been, and this stays minus 2. The answer is 12. Oh boy. Yeah, that's how that went. That's how that went. What did I do wrong here? Yeah, that's what I did wrong. Wow, that's incredible. So I'm not doing that one over again. You're just gonna have to enjoy seeing me make an error. Number 46 now. See how it's important to always check the solutions and to go nice and slow. Make sure you carry down the numbers correctly. How many errors have I made in my life because of that? I'm telling you, math has made me miserable because of those mistakes. 46 minus, oh, that's a tricky one, n plus 8 plus n equals minus 8n plus 2, 4n minus 4. Those 4's never come out right on the computer. All right. So now we do the brackets first. As always, we always get blocked because we cannot add or subtract unlike terms. N's and natural numbers are not the same. So let's do the multiplication of this term. Anytime you see a minus sign like this, what they're really saying is minus 1, and this term right here. All right, minus 1 times n equals minus n. Minus 1 times 8 equals minus 8 plus n. Check this out. Those two cancel. I'm left with minus 8, right? Minus n plus n equals 0. So I'm left with minus 8. What about on this side? Minus 8n. So 2 times 4n equals 8n. 2 times negative, what is that? Negative 4 equals negative 8. These two cancel out, right? And I'm left with negative 8. Negative 8 equals negative 8. There's no solution possible. There's no solution possible. What do they say? All real numbers. That's another one of those trick questions. Yes. So no matter what you put in n, it'll always be okay because negative 8 equals negative 8. That's so brilliant. What they're saying here is by eliminating the n's and being left with two numbers that are the exact same thing on the other side, no matter what I replace n with, I will always come out to minus 8 equals minus 8. Get it? Well, if you don't, listen to this again. Moving on. 47. Minus 6, 8k plus 4 equals minus 8, 6k plus 3 minus 2. All right. Minus 6 times 8k equals minus 48k. Minus 6 times plus 4 equals minus 24 equals minus 8 times 6k equals minus 48k. Minus 8 times plus 3 equals minus 24 minus 2. All right. So these buggers right here, that comes to minus 26. And after that, I have minus 48k minus 26, right? That's what I did right here. Equals, and here I have minus 40, well, that just stays the same, right? Minus 48k minus 24. Okay, so I want to put all my 48s on the other side, my 48k's on this side. So minus 48k plus 48k equals 0. So I have to do the same thing on both sides. Minus 48k plus 48k. That cancels out too. So I'm left with minus 24 equals minus 28. Remember the last problem? They came out to the same answer, and now they're not the same answer. That means no solution is possible. Let's see if I'm right about that. No solution is possible. Flying now. I'm flying. Number 48. I'm going as fast as I can because I want to get this done under 15 minutes. All right, number 48. And I want to do all the hard problems because the last problems are often the hardest, and I want to make sure that those ones are done. 48 minus 5x plus 7 equals 4 minus 8x minus 2. All right, so once again, can't do the parentheses. They're not like terms. We're adding and subtracting, or actually we're only yes, we are adding and subtracting in these parentheses. So we got to multiply the parentheses by the number stuck to it. Boom, that's the only way to break this up. So minus 5 times x equals minus 5x. Minus 5 times 7, negative times a positive, equals a negative, minus 35, equals 4 times minus 8 equals, that's really saying 4 times minus 8 times x. There's an odd number of negative numbers, and when you're multiplying a sequence, if there's an odd number, that means the result is negative. So minus 32x. Boom. 4 times minus 2 equals minus 8. Boom. All right. Let's move this 32 minus 32 on the other side. So we'll add by 32x to eliminate it. Here we're adding by 32x. And what do we get? 32 minus 5 equals 27. 27x. And here I have minus 35. Let's add 35. Let's add 35. And here I get, well, I think we're getting a, right? Minus 8 plus 35 equals 27. That's like saying 35 minus 8. So here, if I divide by 27, I get x equals 1. Is that the right answer? Yes, it is. Moving along at the speed of light. Hold on. 49. God, I can't wait to get this chapter done with. Equals 8. P minus 7. Boom. All right. So once again, can I add or subtract p from a natural number? I don't think so. All right. So minus 2 times 1 equals minus 2. Minus 2 times, whoop, look at this, negative 7p. That's saying minus 2 times minus 7 times p. That's what that's saying. Here we'll put another negative. Since there's an even number of negatives in a multiplication operation, it becomes positive. So that's plus 14p equals 8 times p equals 8p. 8 times minus 7 equals minus 56. Okie dokie. So let's transfer the p's on the other side. P minus 8p, and transfer this bugger on the other side. So that's canceled out. That's canceled out. I'm left with 6p equals 56 minus 54. And if you divide both sides by 6, you'll find that p equals minus 9. Am I right? Hold on. Minus 9. Yes, I am right. The last problem of this disgusting chapter coming right up. 50. 8 minus 8n plus 4 equals 4 minus 7n plus 8. All right. So 8 times minus 8n. That's like saying 8 times minus 8 times n. There's an odd number of negatives. The answer will be negative. Minus 64n plus 8 times 4 equals 32. That equals 4 times negative 7n. That's negative 28n. Plus 4 times 8 equals 32. All right. So let's get rid of this 32 here. Minus 32 minus 32. Oh boy, I think you guys can see where we're going with this. So that's eliminated. That's eliminated. Minus 28m. Let's put it at 28n. Let's bring it on the other side. 28n. All right. So this cancels out. This minus 64 times. I don't even know how to do that in my head. Hold on. 64 minus 28. So that's a 5, 6, 36. Good. So that is minus 36 and equals a big fat 0. All this is canceled. So divide minus 36 both sides. And we get n equals 0 over negative 36. And 0 over anything is 0. N equals 0. Are we done? Are we finally done this disgusting chapter? Yes, we are. So that is it. We're going to move on now to chapter 1.4. And we're going to be doing with fractions. All right. So see you on next class.